aid agency Oxfam and the UN Food and Agricultural Organization say, listen to me quoting the UN, global food prices for staples like corn will double in 20 years. So why exactly does the Fed think inflation is not a looming threat, Dan? Why does the Fed think it can ignore something like all these international organizations are predicting food prices will double in 20 years?
Well, I think the political wing is insulated from the effects of inflation insofar as people don't really feel it in their pocketbooks. When the prices of higher education and the prices of houses go up, people don't really recognize that it's systematic and economy-wide. Now, a later effect of these cycles is the fact that finally food prices are going up. But the other side of this coin is that they're also being driven up not just by inflationary tactics, but it's part of the real relative scarcity of food. I mean, all of these houses that we built that no one necessarily wants came at the expense of consumer goods that we don't necessarily have ready for consumption.
Why is it, EMAC, that the Fed is so out of touch that it insists that either food be not in its pricing structure when it decides whether or not inflation is happening, or it just refuses to recognize that food prices are...
That for centuries, really, for the last 200 years, certainly in the sense of the Industrial Revolution, the last 150 years, America has actually consumed far more in food than any other country of the world proportionate to its population.
Well, what does that have to do with ignoring the fact that the
because the fact that we had the money to do it. So we had the money to do it no matter what the demand was, and it didn't affect food policy.
But what does it have to do with the Federal Reserve ignoring food and gas prices? Look, you can't eat a computer, you can't eat an iPhone, you can't eat an iPad. You have to eat food, and you can share your car with somebody when gas prices go up. You can't share your food.
Dan, we have about 30 seconds. I'll give you the last word, Dan. The Federal Reserve ignoring reality. Go ahead.
I think that these are more than just inflationary price increases, but they are the result of Fed policy. Every dollar that we spend increasing capital production by means of low interest rates is a dollar that we're not spending on consumable goods. It's Austrian theory, straight and forward. And
add to that quantitative easing, the Fed devaluing the price of money, food being purchased in dollars. Bingo.
No.
There's another necessity out there making customers cringe at the register.
And the grocery store, especially poultry products, the eggs, the milk, all of that has increased tremendously.
Economists say food prices are up nearly 7%. Combine that with the high price at the pump, and that means the combined costs of food and gas are eating up 15% of Americans' total income.
We've identified about 20 different icons that we put on all of our packages of food that identify all of the things that people should not want in their food, and then it identifies specific nutritional needs that people have. When you think of food in general, we are either looking at food from a nutritional standpoint. I may have a specific need. I could be lactose intolerant, or I could have a faith-based need, whether it's Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist. We all have nutritional needs, or we have faith-based things that impact what we eat. And as a company, knowing that we would be a global company, we began and determined the greatest and the highest bar, or the crown jewel, that we could select for this company's food line was the Circle U kosher certification. Very few, if any, companies worldwide have their entire food product line that is kosher certified. And the reason that we chose that to be our crown jewel is that it sets the stage for everything else we do. The way that it is looked at is literally from the farm to the table. Every aspect is viewed in a holistic form. So we begin there. We have foods that are soy-free, gluten-free, lactose-free. All of our products are date stamped. All of our products are non-genetically modified. We don't irradiate our food. We have balanced sodium meals. We have cholesterol-free. We have foods that have additional grains. We've really looked at every single aspect of the food system and said, what can we do to raise the bar? There's no trans fats in our food, none. There is no hydrogenated oil. There's no high fructose corn syrup. All of these things are becoming apparent in the marketplace, and we've decided that to set the bar, we would select all of the things that made a difference. Our products are all vegetarian. They're all natural. I could go on, and you can learn more about that. But know this, we've decided to set and raise the bar in the food industry to the highest level. Provide food that you can serve every day in your home. Save time and save money. You can set some aside each and every month. So when you have challenges, either economically, job, catastrophic, or if there's contamination in the food chain, you've got this beautiful food that you're accustomed to eating every day in your home and saving money with that, but you're also saving some of it. Prospering American families is what our mission is. We've got this great plethora of healthy food, and with our nutritional seal and promise and guarantee, we've raised the bar in the food industry and created a product that will really make a difference in your life.